far this spring training, at least, has been the weather. And even though it's a much nicer day in Kansas City than it's been over the last few, the weather here is still the kind of weather that'll make you jealous. 85 degrees, sunny skies, not a cloud in sight, and a nice breeze going out to right center field here in Surprise. Here are the starting lineups for today's ball game, beginning with the visiting Colorado Rockies. They're 4-1 so far this spring. Zach Veen leads off. He plays right field. And it's Nolan Jones who bats second. He's in left. Michael Toglia bats third. He's at first base. Jordan Beck bats fourth. He plays center field. Nick Martini's fifth, the designated hitter. Then Drew Romo. He bats sixth, and he does the catching. Kyle Karras bats seventh rather. He's at third base. Owen Miller's eighth. He's the shortstop. And Adael Amador bats ninth.
Field now plays him to pull, and the pitch is swung on and a foul tip on a fastball at 94. And the game begins with a swinging strikeout. Maybe the most impressive start, maybe not by the numbers, but for pitched really well that night. And then we found out a day after that he had a broken foot. The pitch, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. This one comes on 3 straight pitches, and there are 2 down for Michael Toglia. But it was the fracture was in an area where he was able to heal in a walking boot, and he could continue to throw. And he was out for just a. Here's the 1-2. Fastball got him looking at 94. Wacha strikes out the Rockies. 1, 2, 3, and at the end of a half inning in Surprise, no score.
Hey there, Royals fans. We've got more ways to watch your boys in blue.
Feels even more than that. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to the gap in right center. That is down, rolling deep, cut off by the center fielder Beck right before it got to the track. And Massey slides into second base with a 1-out double. He also swung the bat well yesterday.
And a good swing there too to split the gap in right center. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Michael Massey might also be the first of the Royals regulars to games this.
He was going to go. There's a base hit into right field for Melendez. Massey rounds third. Here comes the throw from right field. It will arrive late on 2 bounces. And MJ Melendez gives the Royals a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first inning. The Royals continue to get good swings against Ryan Feltner.
And for MJ Melendez, good timing for his first hit of the spring. He's hit the ball hard a couple of times, but this is the first time he's gotten rewarded.
He made 30 starts last year. High fly ball left field. That's in the sun. Jones has his glove out in front of his eyes, and he lost it, and it drops. Here's Melendez around third, and Lofton, who was running hard the whole way, ends up at second base.
And credit Melendez for running hard too. On contact, 2 outs, spring training game, fly ball at left, just heading back toward the third base dugout. But a lot of credit for the hustle for MJ Melendez to come all the way around and score.
I still think, Jake, that's the most impressive thing that he did last year. That someone kept track of this. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and now Wacha has struck out the first 4. 1 away in the second inning. On May the 4th against the Pirates. Here's the 3-1. High fly ball deep right center field. That is going to carry out of here up onto the grass for a home run. Rockies on the board. The Royals lead is 2-1, and that was a no-doubter.
In your spring training debut, would you trade?
Since George has been picked off of second base. Runners go. Amador hits it to the gap, right center. Here comes Weimer on the run, and it's going to be by him. And the Rockies are going to take the lead on a 2-run double. 3-2 Colorado in the second.
I thought the way that last second he didn't quite have the angle that he thought he did, or it was a little bit more over his head. Hard to tell from this angle where that ball actually was in relationship to where he was running, but
social media, so it couldn't catch fire, but it did get repeated on local newses. It did get repeated on area news stations, and then Keith was obviously vindicated, if you will. Yeah, and then he spent a lot of time on all the morning.
For you, the pitch. Lofton pulls it down the third base line and hits off the bag and rolls down the line into left. Lofton rounds first, sprinting to second. Here's the throw. It's in time, but the tag misses, and Lofton slides in safely. Nolan Jones has a cannon of an arm in left field, one of the strongest arms in baseball last season, and he delivered a great strike to Amador covering second, but Lofton got his feet to the bag first. And so Lofton now has 2 doubles today, one of them with help from the maybe with an extra base hit speed combo that he had when he was in college. Molina delivers, and Castro flicks it over the first baseman Tolia's head down the right field line. Lofton rounds third. He's in to score easily. RBI sits now 4-3 in the bottom of the 4th inning. So Lofton's RBI double turns into a run, and the Royals trail. Well, Lofton, when he was coming out of Baylor and the Royals drafted him in the first round in 2020, he was
out of Mississippi State originally, and a swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch, and he strikes out Fernandez for the first out of the inning. Stratton will turn 35. He'll match his uniform number on August the 22nd. Born in Tupelo, Mississippi, and again, Mississippi State, long time ago. And the 2-2, and a big swing and a miss off speed. Chris Stratton gets off to a nice beginning here. Back-to-back strikeouts. And they're going to pinch hit for Nick Martini, their DH, who had a big day. The K-State alum had 2 home runs today, 2 for 3 with a strikeout. Both his hits left. Did a nice job out of their bullpen. 12 relief appearances last year. There's a bouncer headed toward the middle, and that'll find center field for a leadoff single for Devaney. So he's on base. The rookie, 12 relief appearances, 2-1 record, a 1.46 earned run average. From standards like University Nights and Bark of the Park to unique events like Star Wars and Pickleball Night. There's something for every Royals fan. Plus, get a one-of-a-kind item with each theme ticket. Explore this season's lineup at royals.com/theme tickets. Lucas Ursay, a welcome addition to this team last year. And here he is again, ready for his first full season now as a Kansas City Royal. And Ryan Ritter will lead things off for Colorado. He came in mid-game to play shortstop for year was going along. 3-2 on Carreras. Runner at second, 1 out the pitch. And a swing and a foul tip strikeout. Gets him with a breaking ball. And there's the first strikeout for Lucas Ursay. Runner at second, 2 down. But the pieces, the Hunter Harvey trade, unfortunately Hunter wasn't healthy for most of the time once the Royals got him. But some of the additions they made to that bullpen as things went along, and then Lynch and Booth on this team. Here's Hera swinging the first pitch, lining it the other way to right field. Hernandez up with it. Here comes the run around third base. Throw home will be late. Feet first slide by Nola. He scored to right by Keston Hera.
And I think when it wasn't just adding Urseg and Harvey to the mix in the bullpen, but it was the signal that it sent the rest of the team and the organization that
the trainers will want to take a look at it, but he did not have any interest in leaving the game. 2-2, swing and a miss and a fastball up and in. He strikes him out. 96 on that fastball as he Ks Fernandez, ends the inning. Rockies strand a pair, but they add to their lead, and as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, it is 7-4 Colorado.
This Royal season gets
another one of these young relievers who got off to a great big league start last year. There's an opposite field line drive into right field, a base hit for Cale Emshoff. Vasquez, who drew a walk in his first plate appearance today. Nelson trying to find
pictures of his workouts from the offseason.
He looks pretty buff out there, pretty big. He's been working out. Grounder fair up the third base line by the third baseman, chunk it down into the corner. Emshoff will get to third. It's a double for Nelson Velasquez. Well, So a double for Velasquez after drawing a walk earlier. So good day for him. Second and third, one out. John Rave will be the hitter now. He was hit by a pitch in his first. And the pitch and a swing and a grounder. The shortstop has it. It's going to score a run as the infield was back. The runner comes home from third. Cale Emshoff scores. Going to third is Velasquez with the infield back. Rave getting a run in, and the Royals are down 2 now. It's 7-5. So an RBI for Rave, and that will bring to the plate Omar Hernandez. Right-handed hitter. He pinch hit. Now the pitch from the lefty, and way outside, slipped out of his hand. Ball back to the backstop. Here comes the runner home from third, Velasquez, and it is a one-run game. Boy, that ball just slipped out of the left-hander's hand as he was delivering the ball way outside. And it got away, went to the backstop, and just died right there.
Get back out there.
No, it was good. Yeah, it felt good. Get those competitive juices going, facing a different lineup other than your guys, and no, it felt good getting back out there on the mound for sure.
Anything you were trying to work on for this first one, or just mainly getting out?
Right.
Going?
Right. Yeah. No. Definitely. Yeah. Wanted to. Yeah. Get that pitch count up, get a couple ups, and start that process of building up out in the games and things like that, and working on attacking the strike zone, getting ahead, and then working on putting them away. So did pretty well with that in the first, and then started falling behind there in the second, and that's whenever things don't really go too well for a pitcher. You got to really make pitches, and kind of didn't really do that in that second inning. But got some stuff to work on, heading into that next one, and we'll get it where it needs to be.
We're still trying to get a feel for your off-speed pitches in that second inning there.
It was fell behind with some off-speed pitches, and then had to come in the zone and got hit with with a heater there on the homer, and then a good piece of hitting there from the righty, and then tough AB with that lefty, and bad 3-2 pitch there. But some things to work on. So we'll be doing that. That's the focus before the next one.
How have you approached this spring training, your second one with the Royals, coming into this season?
Pretty similar to other spring trainings I've been involved with. Getting the body right and the arm built up, and continue to work on the command of all the pitches, and it's heading in the right track though.
I wanted to ask you a little bit about Q and the Royals bringing in some of the former Royals who won titles here in Kansas City. As a veteran player yourself, what does that mean to see that in their reception in the clubhouse, and even when you look back at the reunion stuff last year, in the city too? I just wonder what you have gleaned from some of that happening.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. Getting those Royals Hall of Famers or Royals legends coming back in here, and just have another voice that you can bounce ideas off of, and try to listen to their experiences that they had while playing, and what worked well for them, and you never know, you might pick up a little tip or two from those guys on what helped them become successful and durable, and what helped them to have such great careers. And so those are the guys that you want to be around and have those conversations with. So I think it's great that we're able to get those guys in here, and not only for myself but for some young guys to be able to bounce different ideas off of them. I think it's a great idea.
Do you try to pick their brains still, even though you're a veteran in this game too? I mean, I know a lot of young guys do. I just wonder, someone who's been around for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's weird. I played against a few of those guys and stuff, but just was talking different sequences and stuff with Volquez the other day. A lot of Cambio talk. Having Shields around as well, just ultimate competitor, and how he approached the game. It's great having some of those guys around.
How nice was it to have Ross here with you guys this spring, and how you kind of helped them get up to speed with the team?
Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, old college teammate there, college roommate, and you know, he's a stud. I think he could really help us out. You know, he can fill a lot of different roles as a pitcher, and you know, that's a great attribute to have. But really good guy, and you know, it's been fun being able to link back up with him, and you know, just if he's got any questions on how the camps run or anything, you know, obviously I'm here to help him out with that. But no, he's been around enough to know what to do, how to get ready and prepare for seasons and stuff. But it's been cool getting to link back up with him for sure.
College memories come back?
Oh yeah, some old college stories that yeah.
It's been a little bit.
Yeah, that you know, I might have forgot about or tried to forget that he's reminded me of and stuff, and reminded some of the other guys about. But no, he's a great guy, and it's cool to be back with him.
Yeah, he looked really good. His stuff was really good changeup, threw a couple of good breaking balls too. He got in that one extended at bat and was able to reach back for a little more velo, so a lot of positives.
And getting on Ursig on the mound, and Stratton too, both their first times this spring.
Yeah, I was excited to see Strat. You know, his bullpens and live were better. His command was good. The fastball's got the right profile now. Ursig, you know, just took that ball off the bottom of the foot. You know, it's probably to the middle infielder if it gets by him, but yeah, all good with those guys.
At the plate, Nick Lockton, what have you seen just from his swings today?
Yeah, he's putting together really good at bats. You know, he's taking his walks when they're there. He's hitting the ball hard when they give him something to hit. So it's been great.
What does a healthy Stratton do for your bullpen?
Well, a lot. He's kind of a glue guy down there. You know, just from everything he's done, he can get righties and lefties out. He's composed. He can go. He's very durable as far as being able to go back to back, 3 in a row, 4 out of 5, that kind of thing, and multiple innings.
The quality of the bats that Harold Castro continues to put on, is that something that you guys kind of notice this moving forward and why you acquired him?
Well, I mean, he had a big winter, you know, in winter ball, really good offensive winter. You know, he's had a track record of being a good hitter in the past, but early on here, it looks like he's seeing the ball well.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're fine now?
Yeah, no, I'm completely okay. It was just got me in the right spot on perfectly right in the bottom of my heel. Didn't hurt at the time. It was obviously a little tender as I was coming off the field, but I should be all right.
How would you evaluate just your first outing on the mound tonight?
Yeah, obviously could have been better, right? One thing that stood out to me was the walk in between a couple of those batters, whatever. But you know, I thought I was, for the most part, attacking guys, getting ahead in the count. But maybe, you know, with that walk, I kind of got out of my process. You know, it was the first outing. I was a little amped, and I was just telling, you know, the trainers and a couple of my teammates, there's nothing like that first outing. It's the first time you're actually in a game-like environment. You know, live ABs only do so much for you, and they get you prepared. But yeah, no, it was just good to be out there and you know, finish the outing or finish the inning, and I'm healthy, so that's all that matters.
When you say the walk stands out, just like the walk in general, or was there something about
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Well, you know, it's when I kind of lose my process and what I'm trying to accomplish, and that's just like throwing strikes, something either mechanically or maybe the game moving a little bit too fast on me is what happened. But I think for the most part, after that, I kind of locked back in and ended up, you know, finishing the outing. So.
How does it feel first full spring with the Royals? Is it more comfortable feeling wise?
Yeah, absolutely. I think when I got over here at the deadline last year, I was a little bit timid because, you know, you're meeting a bunch of new guys and you kind of want to immediately fit in, but they did a good job of welcoming me and you know, getting to know me, and it just feels nice to come back into camp knowing the same guys and obviously meeting a bunch of new guys that I didn't get to meet last year, but yeah, no, it feels great. I feel like I'm in a good spot, and I'm just trying to enjoy every day and make sure that I'm prepared for the season.
Have you chatted with Soria, and if so, what did you pick his brain about? Just being
Yeah, no, I didn't get a chance to, just because on days that like I have outings in the game, we don't go out for stretch or anything. Like, we're just kind of doing our thing, getting prepared for the game. So, but I'll catch up with him. James Shield had his meeting with us and immediately fell in love with the guy. So I'm excited to get to know them both. So
I appreciate it. Thank
you guys.